Hi, we late 5 minutes. Uh, we have problem technical, just like kind of the human cars. Human computers not properly works. We put a lot of oil, coffee, tea, but doesn't work. Okay, anyway, and we are talking about small virtues and non-virtues. It's a maturation or result a lot of things. For instance, there's history. There is the story of the pig that was chased around a stupa by dog. And like a pig is running like clock away to run around afraid dog. And also in the history, sometimes in the pig tail, there's a lot of mud. He carry it, and when he's angry and he doing like tail, and this mud is went in the stupa's crack. And then and it can this make seed of the liberation, depict the mind. This kind of symbolist is even the animals. And in Tibet, someone honors good honors, the sheep, horse, and yaks they bring to making the circumambulations, big money wall something. And they say that those are the animals. They cannot recite mantra, they cannot practice dharma, study it, but I am honor, I help to them, I will bring to them to round, making the circumambulations. And also another of the seven caterpillar who fell off their leaf into a stream water were carried around 7 times a stupa. Around 7 in Tibetan is language korwa danhi pasut. This number is not that, but I can't see. Can you see? Carried around a stupa by the current in these situations. 7 times at the stupa by the current waters or current like actions. Such occurrences were enough to bring those beings eventually to liberation, their minds, streams. It's like kind of the seed. According to these actions, they mind us in order to be awakened mind. Therefore, this kind of small list, like a virtue or negative virtues, and his stories, we should to remember mindfulness way and vigilant and carefully, and we need to take care right and wrong. And also always reason that, therefore, renounce the smallest harmful acts. Do whatever good you can and dedicate all the merit to the benefit for the other sentient beings. That is the great. This is like kind of to avoiding negative actions. If you do like this, your transcendent perfection of the discipline automatically occurs. And also this is included all the precepts of the Bodhisattva's vows. This kind of, if you avoiding 10 negative actions, and undertake the 10 positive actions. There is all the Bodhisattva's precepts included. That is the most important to understand. Now is the third one, is bring benefit to the other sentient beings. As we have already seen, when you are totally free of the wanting anything for yourself, and then time will have come for you to work directly for the benefit for others. Until there, you should tame your mind. And already above, or yesterday, before the yesterday, we talk a lot, particularly during when you make the generosity of Dharma. Your mind is not ready, nor our mind is not free from the wanting a lot of things ourselves, and the selfish or the foolish way. Then doing something benefit for others is not really works. And maybe it's once determinedly, utterly, confirmedly, you free of the wanting anything for yourself, you help other sentient beings very purely, very utterly. There's nothing respect, kind of the expectations. The time will have to come for you, then work direct for the benefit for the others. Using the 4 ways of the attacking beings. That is when you teach Dharma to make the generosity. Like here is the meaning of the giving Dharma. This is like you telling to the others about the meaning of the 10 positive action, 10 negative actions, and how it's related to this cause, result, and how it is like related to the 4 cause, 6 conditions, or 6 cause and 4 conditions, and how it is like to the beginning, middle, end. Oh, this is very clearly obvious. This kind of you tell, then you need methods, 4 ways of attacking beings. In Tibet, it also says, for the attractive qualities of the Bodhisattvas, in order to in order to connect to the sentient beings. And first one is the liberality, or maybe it's you can to say the generosity. And also it's like a very nice word. I want to say the liberality.
Liberality.
Okay, sending you the sound. Liberality. It's like kind of, you give small things, Dharma, but materials, and the giving the refuge or protections, and then you like kind of the telling to the Dharma. And this is like kind of the attractive quality of the Bodhisattvas. And also second is affectionate speech, like kindness speech, cheerful speech, pleasant speech. That is the third. And then it's like maybe people, sentient beings, listen to you. Not all the time criticize, say ugly things. They run away. And first, very gently, nice to say, you are so fantastic, like Nyo and Kyo. And then this person's happy. I will eat. I will. Like this. And third one is purposeful activities. Purposeful. Maybe if you want to send, I will send you the sound.
Purposeful.
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 Purposeful activities. That is like kind of whatever you're doing, it has reasons. You never can do acting some meaningless. And persons or whoever connect to you, they later to or direct or understand. Wow, very happy.
Purposeful.
Like kind of, this person says like this, but I understand now, I'm appreciate very much. Like when we are cheating to the others, when we are like kind of pleasant word, oh, I miss you, I love you, I really like kind of, but inside maybe you are concerning, wanting some selfish. Later you to see that it's not like kind of your activity is honest truth. And maybe you're doing something in the currently it is something bizarre or strange, but activities are such a kind of benefit. Later on you can appreciate. Like this, for example, I want to say, like a Mularipa's teacher, Marvalotsa, or Naropa's teacher, Telopas. They doing something purposeful. Why? Activities. Of course, maybe sometimes they're giving harsh word, beating to the student. But they certainly at the moment may be sad, angry, something. But longer term, there's big purifications. Then later the student appreciate very much. And also agreement in purposes. This is the fourth one, agreement. All the times, not necessary against it to your disciples or the others. And kind of we have like a habit, If someone's to say, we never agreement. Yes, but, yes, but, yes, but. And that is like immediately to run away if you want to make close to you, contact to you, whatever they say something, need to agreement. Even you need to correct slowly, later, like this. This kind of four way of the attacking beings. And very important to do the benefit for sentient beings. But as the beginner, the way to bring benefit to others is to dedicate to the benefit of all beings, all the practice you do while turning in the undertaking positive actions. And avoiding negative actions. This is very important. You undertake. And you undertake positive action. Like kind of the accept the positive actions and avoid the negative actions. And this kind of your activities to practice, bring into your path, And this kind of activities enhanced by the three supreme methods. All this is to be done, applying the three supreme methods. Then it's like wonderful. You really all the times doing benefit for the sentient beings automatically. That is the transcendent perfection of the discipline. And the next one is, we are going to study patience. The training of transcendent patience. Our mind is training in the transcendent perfection of the patience. Patience included also three aspects. Patience when around it. Patience to bear hardship for the Dharma. And patience to face the profound truth without fears. And also it's like first, the patient when the wrongdoing. This means it's like to bear others ingratitude or mistreatment. And second is patient of the bare hardship for the Dharma. And hardship for the Dharma. And when we are practice Dharma, and sometimes and maybe very difficult and to do it. When in order to practice Dharma, received teaching Dharma, studied the Dharmas, cold, hungry, something, this sort of hardships to bear. And then is the patience for face, profound truth without fears. Like kind of the empty natures. Like this. This is three aspect is Yanji Lodrup Zopa Zopa, Chushir Kashi Zopa Zopa, Samutan Lamatop Zopa. These three are the patience classifications. generally speaking, the essence of the patience. It says the heroic perseverance means delight in virtues. Heroic perseverance means delight in virtues. That is the essence of the virtues. And when we are talking about the virtues, and that is like kind of the included the 10 positive actions. But when we are significant, happy, when we hear that there is the positive activities, like 10 positive actions, to avoiding 10 negative actions, and diligently, happily to accepting 10 positive actions. And that is like kind of perseverance, means delight in virtues. Delight refer to the from the depth of your mind, and doing some certain list of the positive actions related to the body, speech, mind is like kind of supreme delight, happy, want to do. This sort of essence of the diligent. And also we make diligence come about. How we make diligence come into our minds. Very important things. By thinking of the benefit of positive actions and how it is the evil, poisons, harmfuls, the negative actions. To clearly to understanding these true actions into our minds, then all the timers to remind the mindfulness, vigilant and carefully. Like this, then you develop the really to how do you see the patience form take into our mind. And many different suttas and tantras saying if you are angers to the other sentient beings, one instance angers can destroy 1,000 kalpas. You put effort, accumulations of the virtues can destroy it. But in the patience, if you have the patience, antidote for the angers, and your virtues never dissipate, cannot be destroyed. and doing virtues without anger, enhanced by the three supreme methods, then angers, hatreds cannot destroy it. And this is like kind of the patient is wonderful in order to deliver your virtues towards the enlightenment. It is a great, brave bodyguard. It is like kind of wishing fulfilling tree. And it is the marvelous into your path. Therefore, we need to using different technical in order to, like a patience form, take into our mind. Okay, first, patience when wronged. I want to say this one is bear others' mistreatment. Patience when others mistreatment. Mistreatment, do you understand? Mistreatment. Mistreatment.
Mistreatment.
Mistreatment. Action of mistreating or the fact of being mistreated. Treatment. This type of the patient should apply whenever you are attacked, robbed, or defeated, insulted to your face, or the slandered behind your backs. This is the Bodhisattva's way. When you practice Dharma of the diligent or the patient of or the bear others mistreatment. Mistreatment, it is like someone's attacked you. You've done nothing. And someone is robbed you, but you never did bad things. They stolen all your belongings. Maybe someone's defeat you, like a beat and kind of the concord from you. And also someone's insulted you. This is like kind of the mistreatment. And also there's mistreatment, like kind of the slandered, criticizes, direct from to your face or behind your back. At that moment, you need to practice patience. Wonderful. 37 practice of the Bodhisattva say, even someone's chop your head, instead be angry. You need to take the negative this person doing actions yourself. You need dedicate virtue to this chopper your head to this person. This is the Bodhisattva's way. This is like kind of the other sentient beings or others' mistreatment. That is the really like kind of we are be practice transcendent perfection of patience. And these situations occur instead of the getting annoyed and reacting angrily. Not. You should respond positive with loving kindness and compassion. This sometimes is diligence is of the armored like. Generally, it's based like diligence. Nobody cannot make you angry or annoyed. You continue your virtues to develop, cultivate, never destroyed. Someone's mistreatment occur to you. You still respect, dedicate your positive. Of course, some other sentient beings doing something mistreatment is maybe is also you need repayment of the karmic debt. If not, if you're angry, if you lost patience and give away to the anger, you're angry, you go under the anger. The single feet of the wrench can destroy the effect of the good actions you have accumulated over 1,000 kalpas. That's right. And also in the sutta, maybe in the this also comes from the tomb. Or this is the Bodhicitta avatars. This is not. And the Bodhicitta avatar said is the mentioned in the way of the Bodhisattvas is the Shantadevas text. Good work gathered in 1,000 age, such as deeds of the generosity or offerings to those gone to bliss, a single flash of the anger shattered them or destroyed, demolished them. Therefore, very important, very, very important. Practice patience. For example, if you're angry, maybe logically, if some others mistreatment to you occurring, of course we say it's difficult to bear that. We need to protections. That's true. That moment we are annoyed or angry, to revenge is possible. But then it's both sides. We've done such negative things. Maybe in the temporary you winner, but the longer is you are the lost. If you practice patience to give good, defeat, honor to others, temporarily you lost, longer run, 100% you are the winner. Like same as the Buddhas. How much we already read his stories. Someone's doing benefit for others, even they spend life. They don't care at all themselves. They all the time care others, but finally they are the highest. They are the more winner, victorious. That is the natural. This kind of, we need to think. And also it's like how much like kind of the benefit if you practice patience. Concerning the benefit of the patient, when is anger, annoyed, it rise into our mind, immediately generate compassion, kindness, and realization of understanding others. And we need to kind of extend our minds. Very important. And kind of to get the self courage, self-esteem, self-power. Even the kind of gather together all the infinite activity of the collection, maturation, training that in the past Buddha and Bodhisattvas have accomplished over as many great kalpas as there are gained of the sand in the river of the Ganges. That is what I will accomplish. In every instant is the great kind of armor or passions. I can do is all the times I cannot practice patience. Someone's look at me very angrily. I'm annoyed, I'm angry. And someone's put me some sanitizer into my nose. I'm angry, sad, want to cry. How we can to bear such sentient beings mistreatment, like here is mentioned? Not. Even the kind of the some sentient beings coming to say, I want to chop your head. And yes, please. And to take care even your hand. When you are chopping my head. If this kind of, you are the absolutely Bodhisattva. This is the Bodhisattvas. We are imitating Bodhisattvas. And Bodhisattvas, eons. How they did kind of the completing maturation training. How many eons they have done. We are the heir of the Bodhisattvas. Disciple of the Buddha and Bodhisattvas. Follower of Buddha Bodhisattvas. Protector of other sentient beings. We need to practice. Difficult, yes. And again there is. Maybe it's the same as the Shantadevas. This quotation. Maybe I think is. She don't have Dipame Zopata Katame Divisola Netenchi Divinezola Netenchi. Yes. I think I have Bodhicitta Avatara. Yes. It's Shantideva. Quotations. It says like this: no evil is there is similar to the hated. No austerity to be compared with the patience. Steep yourself, therefore, in patience, in all ways, urgently, with zeals, and a different way should to you practice patience, zeal, a zeal, great energetically said. That's what Sarjigam Bhashyas. Wonderful. In the monk of the negative actions, most evil is hated, and the most of the virtues, insight, most austerity, patience, there's no compatible virtues. And steps yourself to be aware of that, about the patient, always or urgently, quickly, powerfully, to meditate on it. That means remembering the ills that anger brings. Strive to cultivate patience in all circumstances. Very important to remembering the ills, like a poison of the anger, hatred, illness of hatred, angers. How it is like kind of the burning, the angers result, negative things. And therefore, strive, put effort, diligently cultivate patience. In your any kind of circumstance, like talking, sleeping, eating, working, for all your daily circumstances, to remember that the evil of the anger, result of the anger, hatred. Many there is, we can to talk about how it is the poison about the anger. Anger is how stronger poisons. Anger is a rise into our mind. Hatred or the anger bring us like hell, destroyed ourselves, destroy others, destroy everything, virtue, happiness, everything. Therefore, anger is very much poison. And therefore also Patamba Songji says, to hate enemies is a delusion caused by the karma. Transform your vicious thoughts of hatred, people of the Tenripas. Vicious is like kind of the anger, hatred. And here is like transforms or the drop of your vicious thoughts or hatred, anger. Because sometimes some your enemies mistreatment is the like kind of delusion cause of the karmic repayment. You should to bear about that. Maybe someone's robbed you, beaten you, slandered to you, any kind of the mistreatment. That is, you remember your repayment of the karmic. Practice patience. Someone's insult, someone's make a big problem to me, but I'm happy. I need to repay that karmic delusion. There no anymore, there's depth. And also there's Choba Atisha says, do not get angry with these who harm you. If you get angry with those who harm you, where are you going to cultivate patience? It is a truth. If you practice patience, you be enlightenment. In order to practice patience, you need object. Then these objects are harmers, like mistreatment doers. They are like kind of insult to you, conning you, tricking you, beating you. That moment you got the chance cultivate patience. You got the path of enlightenment, your liberations. Be very happy. I am doer of. Attain Buddhahood. I shall explain Mahayana's teachings to each and every single sentient beings. Of course, I can to practice patience. And I will generate bodhicitta and to tell to them to practice patience and bodhicitta. Therefore, we need focal object of the patience. That is the harmer, mistreatment, doer. Atisha said like this. Wherever someone's hurt you, insult you, or accuse you, unjustly, like not biased, unjustly like a partiality way. This is mistreatment. The effect, as long as you do not lose your temper with that person or bear a grudge. Grudge means you're never thinking about the revenge and also keeping into your mind. Of course, general people says, someone's hurt me. I broke my heart. Someone's insulted me. Okay, I have such bruise. Someone's accused me. I'm very angry. I'm very sad. Someone's looks like unjustly. If they do. This is delusion of the karmic repayment. If you receive this, should be happy. That is repayment. There's no kind of connections. Even sentient beings cannot mistreatment. Therefore, we have kind of connections. For example, we go into the middle of the people. Someone immediately, without knowing, it's quite difficult to do this kind of mistreatment. But someone is, we have connections. Maybe your friend, maybe you know, maybe you same village, same country, same. Then it's like kind of you have connections, then this kind of mistreatment can occur. Really like this. Mistreatment. Well, be the exhausted many of your past negative actions and obscurations. If you abandoned grudges or anger, hatred, doer of the mistreatment, how is the benefit for yourself? Exhaustion of your past negative action, great purification of your obscurations. Actually, you are the perfect winner. By developing the patience in such situations, you can accumulate abundant merit. Consider all who wronged you, therefore, as your teachers. Like someone's mistreatment to you, how is this kind of purified your negative obscurations? When these kind of situations can occur to you, how much accumulate abundant merit, amazing things, automatically occur the accumulation merit and wisdoms. Therefore, you should to consider whoever you do or wrong you or someone's mistreatment you. There are many different reasons. You need to respect this person, same as your teacher. Teachers teaching you Dharma in order to purify the negative obscuration, in order to accumulate accumulations. And your enemies disturbing to you give a great path of patience. Also through that you purified your obscurations and doing the accumulation merits. There are many different reasons. Therefore, it is says, if there were no one with whom to get anger, with whom could you cultivate patience? There's no object of the angry. How you can to practice the patience? How you can to develop the patience? How you can cultivate patience? Some ancient times, great some masters, also they lack sometimes merit or to have the tendency, very much like kind of difficult things. And all the times you need to practice patience. For them, it's like kind of path. Wonderful way. For us, quite very difficult. But We need imitating like a Buddha and Bodhisattvas. If we practice patience, there are such kind of the benefit. Absolutely. If we know that, then we practice patience, we are very happy. Sometimes we say, I practice patience when you're angry to develop. I practice patience. If you do not understand the benefit of the meditation patience, then your patience one day explode your stomach, your body. And like this, not be like this, to understand the qualities, benefit of the practice patience, and then you can try to practice patience if someone's particularly mistreatment to you, like this. And also nowadays we often hear that someone is a really good lama or monk but has terrible tempers. And this is like kind of the pattern which now criticized. There's, this lama is very good but very aggressive. Terrible temples. But there's no worst faults in the world than anger or hatred. Then so how could anyone be so good and at the same time have terrible tempers? This, it doesn't correspond together. And Lama, very good Lama, but very terrible tempers. No. For example, we call the, like most teachers, if you really taming or like kind of the compassionate, give something like treatment to the student, probably you are temper like a kind of terrible temper, maybe good. But most lamas or monks, maybe they are kind of constantly benefit themselves. Then it's a terrible temple. It's not very good. Like this, Patamba Sangji says, you don't understand what is the moment. Action arise from anger is worse than 100 actions arising from the desires. And you understand, you like kind of the 100 times you doing the negative actions according to your desire attachment. And this is equivalent of the negative result. One moment when you're angry is the same like kind of the result. That you understand. In the 10 negative actions, worst negative action, it is the anger and hatred. That we need. Remembers. We need to stop. Last post